video question for you from Will Morris, and I'm going to play it right now.
What's up, Dave, and what's up, Zach? Before I get to my question, I just want to say to you, Zach, your films have been such an inspiration to me. I had an interview this past week again in the film school here at college, and they asked me whose films I like the most, what style of film would I like to make, and who would I want to work with. And for all my answers, it was you and your films. They've been so inspiring, and I got accepted right off the bat. As soon as I left the interview, I got the email that I was accepted, which usually doesn't happen. And I just can't thank you enough for your films, because they have inspired me to go make films of my own. Hopefully I can make them half as good as yours. But my question is, I'm a big Robin fan, so in your plans for Justice League or Batman v Superman, or in future Justice League possible projects, are there any plans to show like a Carrie Kelly Robin or a Robin from Batman's past with Ben Affleck? Just a thought. Alright, thank you.
Ooh, got a Robin question.
Big Robin fan, big football fan too, apparently.
Yeah, all that.
A lot of Washington football team.
Yeah, yeah, that's what they're called now. Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, he doesn't have the politically correct stuff on it, but it's okay.
By the way, I think that's good stuff. I think they've done the right thing there in Washington.
Yeah, it was about that.
Yeah, they had to do it. I mean, come on, guys. Anyway, so honestly, yeah, no, there's a Robin line, like there's a Robin Easter egg in Justice League that I think you'll have to wait and see. I can't say exactly. Would there be a plan to have more Robin in future, in whatever future story there would be? I mean, to me, the way you do a Robin story in the Justice League universe is Batman is like drinking and he is remembering. I'm drinking, I'm drinking, so Batman drinking like it, but like, and we see what happened. We understand like who Robin was to him, and we get to experience what was the circumstances for the Joker and Robin coming together.
Well, apparently, I mean, some of the recent stuff, like, and even looking at the costume that he has displayed, I mean, it sounds like the Joker not only just decided to beat him up, but he maybe set him on fire? Possibly?
He's not a nice person.
No,
so
he's not.
That's like,
he's kind of a dick.
But I think that's my only way. That's, I guess, the way I would think about it is that, like, if we were to see Robin in this movie, we'd see like a really able Robin. We'd see a really probably the way you do, I think, Robin is you do a better Batman in some way, right? You do like the less broken Batman as Robin, and because of his naivete, it costs him, right? Yeah. His kindness, his trust in humanity costs him in the end, which darkens Batman more even,
And I think and I don't know if that's in Zack Snyder's Justice League, which hopefully you got that title. I think Batman trying to build this family essentially with the Justice League. I mean, he's tried to do that before, obviously with, I guess you could say the Bat family. But, obviously you could see he's probably got some trust issues, some like insecurities about it.
Absolutely.
And I think some people are speculating, the fact that you brought the Joker in, obviously, if he's going to be part of either that nightmare timeline or whether it was like the regular timeline, I mean, he's going to have a little bit of, PTSD a little bit when he sees that guy, because look what he fucking did to his little buddy. I mean, and it's not the Jason Todd one. You clarified that it was the Dick Grayson version in your version of of this story.
Dick Grayson to me is much more
that would
personal.
that would hit Bruce way more. Yeah.
Way harder. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it was all That's what that was all about to me.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, one of the things, I always say is that, like, the thing I think that, like, a lot of fans need to think about in regard to how different directors approach Batman and/or these sort of extended universes. You have to think about it like it's just a run.
Yeah.
It's just a run,
like a comic book, like a graphic novel.
comic book run.
Yeah.
Like if I had done a run of the same story, of Man of Steel, BVS, and Justice League,
Yeah.
it would be way less controversial. You know what I mean? Than
Yeah.
because you'd just be like, oh, this comic book writer took this wanted to take this take, and when the run ends, someone else will pick it up and do something else.
Exactly.
So it is what it is.
It's your version. I mean,